at home is saying, your favorite talkative friend. Yes, I'm your talkative friend, and I'm here today again with some set of amazing guys. Going to be having a live broadcast by Telegram with some sets of amazing guys. Stay tuned. Let's connect each other. So as I've said earlier on, I've shared the topic with us. What we're basically discussing is social media and its effects. Social media and its insecurities rather. I'm sure everybody knows what social media is. Yes, every one of us, we all have an idea of what social media is. But let me quickly give us a rundown of what I have here. So, according to Wikipedia defines social media as interactive technologies that allow creation or sharing, exchange of information, ideas, career interests, and other forms of expression via virtual communities and networks. That means it's just like a medium, a platform where you can actually exchange chats, information, business ideas via different mediums. It's something that you can just be doing a lot of things without meeting people, without even knowing them sometimes. Without meeting people, we can do a lot of things via social media. Examples of social media, everybody knows that we have WhatsApp, we have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, different ones. So many ones of them. Yes, you get. And for some reason, I think for me, I feel social media is that one place where you can sit with your lens and monitor everybody's life. You get, like, you can just sit, so it's just you can sit with your lens, which is just your phone, and you monitor everything that is going on. You know everything that is going on around. Like, you just sit with your lens and your phone, and you're good to go. You monitor everything from afar, and it's a cool thing. How cool is that? Just sitting somewhere and monitoring the whole world virtually. Yes, the whole world. And the funny thing is that in this 21st century we are, virtually everybody's on social media, unless you are from the 16th century. Yes, unless you are from the 16th century, that's when you won't be on social media, because everyone is on social media. Everyone knows everyone who's on social media. Everyone your friends are on Facebook, family members, name it. Everyone is on social media. Even old people now, or they are on social media. Like, I have my grandpa is on WhatsApp, so everyone is actually on social media. Everybody is on social media. So now what we are saying is how there are insecurities on this thing. The thing is, anything that has an advantage will obviously have a disadvantage. And for some reason, the disadvantage here are the insecurities of social media, the insecurities of this thing called social media. So that's what we'll basically be discussing today. The insecurities of social media. From your own end, Rafia, please let me hear from you. What's your own idea of what social media is?
Okay. Social media is an internet-based medium of communication.
Okay.
For interactions and relations between the users.
Okay.
In form of, like, you get to interact in form of apps.
All right.
So you get to network with people, you relate to people, you share ideas, and you monitor things from afar.
Yes.
That's what social media is.
Okay. Now let's talk the insecurities. I think where I feel insecure, where I think I have a problem is, the fact that people just share whatever they feel, whatever they want, not even whatever they feel is right, whatever they want on these platforms. We have people who share, pornography, different type of things, all manners of things on this platform. People just, they just wake up, pick up their phones, laptops, tablets, and begin to share all manners of things on this platform. So how do you think we can actually just cut that out? Because a lot of things happen, like people share a lot of things on this platform, like, or am I the only one who's thinking about the fact that people share different kind of things on this platform? The main thing is, I think, yes, social media is a good thing, because the fact that you can just sit in a place and connect with the world is an amazing thing. But people share a lot of things on this platform that for some reason we just can't undo. I mean, take a look at that Chrisland girl's case now. Just take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. I mean, the girl is, I'm sure she's not up to 15. Yes, she can't be up to 15, but for some reason she's on Instagram and get a glance through her videos or whatever. But from the discussion that's going on the internet, from things that people are saying, you can picture what she's projecting, what she's sharing. Do you feel like there should be filter, there should be limitation to what people can share on social media?
That's why we have government agencies like the National Communication Commission,
yes,
that scrutinizes things that are posted.
Okay.
So there will surely be a disadvantage, like, yes, a dark side to things. You can't create things and there won't be a disadvantage.
Okay.
So people get to, they get to take advantage of things.
Okay.
You can't expect people to be on social media and they won't post illegal pictures. Okay. They won't post things that are immoral, things that are illicit. Okay. They will surely do it.
Okay.
So all I can say is that, and also social media also limits people's self-esteem. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
When you post, when you and your friends are in a form of competition, then you post your own videos, and you're unable to post another. You are unable to post a video. Then you get frustrated. You be like, wow. So this one is posting pictures, and once you know about social media, that people post things that they want you to watch,
yes,
want you to view,
yes,
want you to see.
Yes.
But they don't post things that are behind the scene at all. They want to envision that perfect thing.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
They want you to envision that perfect thing they are posting.
Okay.
What are they experiencing? They don't allow you to see that. They don't want you to see that perfect thing about them. So, I'm thinking that student actually, well, I didn't have to put the blame on the parents, because that girl, she's up to it. It's saying she's not get adults. And she's showcasing immoral behaviors. That's very bad. And that's not what it's expected of users of social media.
Okay.
Social media is really used for people to connect. Connection. You get to network people, you connect with people. It's even used in cases of emergencies concept.
Okay.
So, social media allows people to, communicate easily.
Okay.
Especially with people that are in far away places.
Okay.
But we just have to, we have to beg the government. Most times when people all those kind of videos.
Okay. So I got what you said. You said that there should be an agency. Yes, there should be an agency that kind of regulates all what people are doing on social media. Yes, but there should be an agency that limits the bad side of social media. The fact that what people can see, what they cannot see, what people can actually post online, and what they shouldn't post online. You get me? And you said that social media actually decreases people's self-esteem, because you are trying to because the people who are posting actually are giving you the life they want you to see. There's nothing like behind the scene. You are not seeing what's the other part of their life. You're always seeing the life they want you to see, what they envision for you to see. That's what you are seeing alone. So you said social media demoralizes people. Yes, it reduces their self-esteem, and there should be some form of agency that controls what goes on social media. Yes, thank you so much for that. I mean, that's amazing. I also feel that there should be something, even if it's not an agency, probably more like an online robot that when you want to upload your illicit video, that just return them back to you that okay, this is not allowed here, this is not allowed here, that is not allowed here. The thing is, okay, I think social media they've done that to some extent, because when you want to open some social media accounts, yes, they ask you what you want to be saying. what you want to be seeing, what you want your news feed to look like, what you want your feed to look like. In the fact that okay, you want to see sports, you want to see politics, you want to see social entertainment, you want to see even the other side, so they will ask you. You get me? But I think some people actually go for the fact that they want to see everything. You understand me? That's why you will have to be seeing this type of things. And there are some sort of application that they are just mainly based for this set of things. How you get me? Like they are just mainly based on this set of things. I remember that when I wanted to open my Twitter account, they brought out list of things that are available, and I chose what I really wanted to be seeing. Do you understand me? Like I chose what I wanted to be seeing. I filtered what I wanted to see. I don't want to see some things. I want to see some things. Do you understand me? And I think there are some applications that they are just basically meant for these unnecessary things. I mean, I feel like yes, there are some applications for that, because okay, I've had someone told me that okay, there are some applications that what you mainly get there are just pornography, betting, and so all those scamming application and stuff like that. There are some countries that some applications don't work in actually. I think in North Korea there's limitation to the application that can work here. There's limitation to the application that can work here. Even in Nigeria too, yes, we have limitations to the application that can work here. What do you think should be done to this? In the fact that we have children, people who are ignorant, we have minors on social media nowadays. Like we have minors basically everywhere on social media. So what do you think should be done in the fact that we don't want them to get exposed to this other side, to this bad side? What do you think should be done? For the fact that we have minors everywhere, people who are not of age, people who don't know what is right from what is wrong, they can't discern between right and wrong. I said, what do you think can be done in order for them not to be seeing this, bad side of social media, the scamming side, the pornography side, that other side that just the bad side of social media? What do you think can be done to be able to curb them from seeing that bad side of social media?
For me, I don't think anything can stop them, because number one, we are in the 21st century, and if you say not to give your children phone, definitely they will either watch it on their friend's phone, or maybe outside, or their neighbor's phone, or something like that. Sure, you understand?
Yes, I get that.
So it only takes the grace of God and the way you train your children.
Okay, discipline.
So you understand?
Yes, I do.
You just tell them that this one is not good, or this thing is not good, or you must not watch this thing, and you are praying for them. I think but saying what can stop them, for me, I don't think anything can stop them. Only takes the grace of God.
Okay. So you are saying that you don't feel that there's anything that can actually stop what people are saying on social media. There's nothing that can filter, that can really does that can filter it. Yes, what people are saying on social media, that it only takes discipline for you not to yes, I feel that too, because it takes discipline. Yes, it takes discipline for you not to actually go and start trying to open pornography sites or trying to scam people. Yes, it takes discipline for you not to do that. Sometimes yes, it takes discipline for you not to say everything that comes to your mouth on social media, just to cause trouble or problem, excess trouble or problem on social media. So you are saying that there is really nothing that can stop minors from social media, but that discipline should be there. That discipline should be in minors. Yes, I remember that. Yes, and that's true too. I remember that. Okay, as at the time when I was still like very young, there was to go then. There was to go and Facebook were the really reigning thing then. But then with the young ones were on to go, GS, primary 5 sort of things then. And you have different type of people on to go. Yes, like so many different type of people on to go. You meet different experience on that to go application then. But there was discipline for me, because I actually was going to a missionary school. So we had been taught that okay, this is actually wrong, and you should not do this. you should not do that, you should do this, and you should basically not do that. Because I think the fact that I went to a missionary school at that point in time when that thing was happening was rampant, and they've told us about it in school that okay, you should not see another person's nakedness is a sin, you should not scam people is a sin, you should not do this certain set of things. So there was that fear in me that okay, I must not sin against God. That fear was just instilled in me that you must not sin against God. So I think I agree with you on the fact that you said discipline. Yes, it takes discipline. You must be disciplined. Like you must be disciplined for you not to want, yes, to do those set of things. You must be disciplined. So you have said discipline, but then is it everybody that then I'm still like trying to, I'll still dwell on the fact that minors, for we adults, we can easily control what we see, and even when we control what we see, we can discern from what is wrong from what is right. I mean, I know what's best for me as an individual, and I know what's not, what I don't want to see. I know what I want and what I don't want. But for little children, for minors, I mean, we're talking about children from 8, we're talking about children from 5, 6, 7, 8, and what the thing is, what we see, I always say it as what we see and what we hear actually like have influence in our lives. Yes, that's, there's no lie in that what we see and what we hear have a big role to play in our lives. So I'm saying that for children that they don't even know anything, but they don't know anything. Like imagine a child now opening a phone, even if it's an adult phone, and the first thing the child sees is something they are not supposed to see. How really can we control that? I know you said discipline, but how else, even aside discipline, how else can we control that?
See, these children, you cannot beat them and you cannot shout at them.
Okay.
Because when you beat them, it's just as if you are pouring petrol inside fire. So maybe you should take them to air for deliverance.
He said they should take them for deliverance. I beg, is there anybody that is so religious? Okay, Rafia, before you join in, Rafia, before you joined in, we're actually talking about, the fact that we have children everywhere. We have children on social media right now. Children are everywhere on social media. Name it Instagram, Facebook, they are there. Like, even my younger cousins, I see them and I'm like, what are you doing here? They are everywhere right now. You get me? So now the thing is, we're trying to say, how can we prevent them from seeing things they are not supposed to see? The other side of it, I know it has advantage. I mean, for the fact that you can easily chat your parents up for emergency reasons. You can do that, you can do this, and you can do that for just emergency reasons. But the thing is, how can we actually curb what they can see? How can we, filter what they can see on these platforms?
To me, I would suggest that there should be a form of a guidance.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Parental guidance.
Okay.
You should scrutinize wherever is happening with their phones.
Okay.
Like a form of whereby they get to at the end of the week they get to check their phones.
Okay.
So whenever that goes through that happens on their phones and all. So their parents should scrutinize whatever goes on their phones. Do you understand me?
Yes, I do.
And I also support a form of sensitization programs for those children.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
They should tell them, they should get to sensitize them on what they should watch, what they should view, and what they should not view. Things that are immoral, things that are crude, that are lewd, for them to view. You understand?
Yes.
So that's what I would say that should be done.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. Yes, it still boils to the fact that there should be discipline. And you said something that there should be parental guidance. Yes, there should be parental guidance. That one is even so necessary. Like, very, very necessary. Parental guidance is very necessary. There should be something that guide the children on what they should see, what they are not allowed to see, and what really they're supposed to see. There should be parental guidance on
I want to ask
about children. Okay,
you
yes.
said it should be parental
Guidance.
Okay, for some parents that are illiterate, like they don't know what's on the phone, like they don't even know where the message is and all this stuff. So
yes,
what
I get where Viola is coming from, because there are some parents there are some of our parents that they don't even know what these things are. We don't know, just teach mommy be by the mate, daddy be by the mate, mommy by the shema call. Yes, I get what they are trying to say too, but I think even for the fact that some parents are illiterate and they don't know this thing, discipline, I think that's where discipline comes in, because even for the fact that some parents are illiterate, they will actually tell you that my daughter or my child, this is what you should not see, this is what you should see as an individual. I think yes, there should be that form of discipline here. When I was still young, I go to my grandma's place often. She there are some things that she just kind of hammers, like she just hammers on every time, and for some reason, not for the fact that she went to school, she didn't go to school, she's an illiterate, but for some reason all those morals kept was instilled inside of me. There are some things I will not do, there are some things that I really wouldn't do. Do you understand me? But that was from the fact that okay, she disciplines me that as a lady you should do this, as an individual you should do this, as a girl you should do this and that. I hope you understand what I've said. I think that's where discipline plays the major role. But let's hear from other people. I think we have another person here, Ramat. Welcome, Ramat. It's such an amazing time. Thanks so much for joining in. But we're saying that we're talking about, before you joined in, we're talking about social media and its insecurities, like its insecurities generally, social media and its insecurities generally. So we have been raising different suggestion, opinion, and questions since. But the last question that was raised was the fact that for minors that have illiterate parents, how do they go about it? How can they and they don't have parental control? Once is what your parents know that they can actually teach you. But for some people that they have illiterate parents who can't tell them that this is how you should go about your social media life. You should not see this on social media. These parents don't even know all these things are on social media. So now we're saying that how can we still help these children to cope what to filter what they see on social media? Rafia, do you want to say something about that? I'm sure you heard the question Abiola raised.
Yeah, I got the question.
Okay.
I got the question.
Yes.
Parents who are responsible will not want to raise children that they kind of defile their others. Okay. Parents who are responsible, even literal parents, they will not want to do what is out of what they are taught by their parents. So on the issue of the of illiterate parenting and like illiterate parents, being illiterate doesn't mean that you be ignorant on things that are happening around you. You want to if is portraying a form of like bad character, yes, you will notice now.
Okay.
You will notice.
Okay.
And you'll be able to kind of like advise the child on whatever he or she is portraying. She understand. I think that's my view on that.
Okay. So you said that the parents, a responsible parent, will actually notice. But that there are some things that we as children we do from the far away from our parents that even our parents don't even know about. I mean, there are a lot of things that we do that our parents don't even know about, that we are that secretive to that extent. So for someone who is secretive to their parents, how does the parents want to know that the fact that my child is gradually turning to this and turning to that? We're talking about something more like something that won't really show. It's not showing you that. For some reason, it might not even showing you that you are watching pornography. It might not even show in you that you are doing illicit things it might not even showing you, because it doesn't mean that it will show in your behavior, or it's something that will be so glaring that people will see that that guy is watching pornography, oh, that child is already watching something. You get me now? So how do how do you still go about that? I know for the fact that you mentioned the fact that there should be programs that sensitizes, because some people are ignorant about this thing. Yes, and I think that's how best to go about this in this case, because for some reason, if you have someone that is sensitizing you, okay, someone that is not your parent, that is sensitizing you about these things, that keeps telling you that, oh, this thing is they are doing is so really bad, it's so not cool, those type of things. I think for some reason you wising up and probably listen, and it will touch some part of you that wants to change, that part of you that wants to do far away from viewing what you are currently saying. Now we've mentioned that, okay, we have different social media insecurities. We have cyberbullying, pornography, and so many things like that. But we've mentioned for the fact that discipline is one way to curb that insecurity. Discipline, we've talked about discipline, we've talked about sensitization, like there should be sensitization, and we've talked about the fact that there should be some form of check, like there should be probably an agency that checks what people see, what they actually put into that social media ground, because some people just go there and dump whatever they feel like, just dump what they just feel like, yes, needs to be dumped there, they just dump it there. So at the end of everything, or what do you think, how do you think we can actually go a good social media space at the end of the day? Like, how do you think we can continue to, we can actually create a good social media space for ourselves, for the young ones, for the minors, and even for anybody out there? How do you think we can create a good social media space?
Okay, firstly, I didn't know we could talk, so when you greeted me, I don't respond. Sorry.
Oh, there's no problem about that. Yes, you're welcome.
And also, I really feel that if your child is going astray, there's no how you know.
Okay.
Even if it's just one sign you see that something is wrong, something is right here. You, as a parent, you should be able to notice the little things, the little changes.
Okay.
The little signs that are telling you that it's like this girl is already going astray. It doesn't matter. It can be okay. Maybe she starts liking a certain thing. Maybe like now, if you notice that my child is only recording films that have sexual content in it, you shouldn't just shake it off your shoulder. You should start monitoring your child from there that this isn't right. You shouldn't be interested in those kind of things. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, I do get it.
And then you said ways to prevent or to monitor your child. Technology has actually put in place different things to actually monitor a child. Like for one, against pornography. At least I know of this one. You could create a child's email. Put it using Google, put it on the phone.
Yes. Okay. You are talking parental control now. I think yes, Android has done that so well that you can control whatever your child does on the phone. So there's parental control. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Yes. I think I got what you said. Like there's parental control on everywhere. That like technology has so much advanced to the stage that you can control what other people are doing. You can actually easily control what your child is doing. Yes, that's a very good one. Thank you so much for that. And the thing is now is that there's just this set of even we're talking celebrities, influencers, and so many other people. They're just some sort of crazy things that they just create, and for some reason, because some people are looking up to them, because people just admire them, they just start jumping on this thing. We're talking about challenges, TikTok challenges. I mean, there's so much of it that I feel like is so much violating. Like it's not something everybody should see. And I in as much, if once you follow a person on TikTok, you can actually see everything they are doing. There's no filter to it. That I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So for some reason on this, like I'm talking on all of this challenge, cases, what do you think can be done? Do you feel like there should be something that guides what all these influencers just throw online? I mean, some of them just throw different type of things online, and for some reason, because we admire them, some of us admire them, some people just just admire them, and some people just like them for the fact that, oh, you are seeing this person in movies, you like the role, you like the way she acts and everything, and you decide to follow her on social media and find out that, oh, she's just dumping nonsense here. Do you understand me? What do you think can be done here? Because it's a thing that, okay, I have my cousin that can actually be seeing this. Okay, we could be seeing this family show together. There are some shows on the TV that are for the family. We could be seeing these family shows together, fine. And you decide to follow this particular person on the show, and you just find out that, oh no, this is not what they are even really portraying in their cast. This is not what they are doing at all. You understand me now? Then, for some reason, you start upping on their challenges. You start doing this because for the fact that she admires them. Do you understand me? What do you think can be done today? Do you feel like there should be something that controls what these people throw online? Do you understand me? Like something that just control what they are permitted to show online.
Well, I don't know, but if you want to censor what those people create, there can only be a limit to it. I'm a fan of TikTok. I actually make TikTok videos, but not like I'm blown or anything.
Okay.
But like TikTok actually bans some kind of videos. It removes some kind of videos.
Okay.
But a child can also be influenced by, okay, I like this TikToker and she wears short things.
Okay. Okay.
I like what she's wearing. I also want to be like that.
Okay.
You can't stop somebody from wearing whatever she wants to wear. So long as her private parts are actually not showing. Whether she decides to show as much skin as she wants, her private parts are not showing. So you can't censor your child from those kind of things unless you don't want her to have food.
Okay.
Unless you don't want her to leave the house. She should have a social life, and that's concept. Even if you do that kind of thing, some children are just, I don't know, you just have to put them in God's hands.
Yeah. Okay. So what you said now still actually boils down to the fact that there should be discipline. Everybody should just be disciplined. You should know what you want to put out there. You should know what you want to see. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. So what every one of us has agreed on today is the fact that there should be discipline. Like discipline is so much important. Like it's so very, very important, and discipline is discipline on social media is the ability for us to be able to filter what we see and what we want to put out there. With the way social media is going now, it's not something that we can prevent children from going into, because they will just at some point have to do it. I mean, okay, take for instance, when during COVID-19, we have some schools that were doing classes online. And online, I mean, some schools were even doing it via WhatsApp. That's what I mean by online. Like, different medium, just online. Some were doing by Zoom, some were doing by WhatsApp. So, that's to tell you that at some point, there will be reason, there will be something that will prompt a child to, go to social media and, start using social media. But at the end of it, something I came up with was the fact that, even at the end of the day, for anybody, after everything, there should be that part of us that wants to make amends. If somebody that isn't so disciplined from what they do on social media, but there should be that part of you that wants to make amends. Yes. And we should engage in trends that actually matters. Not, it's not everything that it's online there that you have to jump on. It's not every challenge that you want to jump on. Yes, even if even if you are doing TikTok and so on and so forth, it's not everything that you have to jump on. And we should have just an amazing media life. The thing is, there are some set of people that for some reason you have to unfollow them because they don't bring out the best on you. Imagine you seeing someone like this, and the next thing you're thinking of is, oh, I can be like this person. Oh, why I'm not doing like this person? Oh, why I'm not being like this person, and so on and so forth. When you feel like someone is actually, tampering with your mental health, I think the best thing to do is just to unfollow them. And with that, okay, we are really much aware of what we want to do. We are disciplined. I think for everyone that has spoken on today's, session, and I see discipline in everybody. The fact remains that you should sensitize everybody. You should sensitize other people. I mean, we have those kind of friends. We have them. We know them that they just decide to be very stupid on social media. Sorry to say, we have those friends and we know them. So it's just for us to sensitize them. Let them know the implication of what they are doing. Yes, let them know the implication of what they are doing. The fact that what they are doing can actually destroy another person's life. You might feel like you're having fun. That's the most annoying thing there. They feel they are having fun. I'm enjoying my prime. This is my youth and everything. But let's remind them of the fact that you're actually destroying another person's life. You're actually causing damage to a minor out there. You have a way, understand? And I think the thing is, let's keep what's private. That might not apply to us, but
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
Are there constitutional injunctions that regulate
social media?
Showcasing of revealing body parts, like you wearing skimpy clothes, you wearing half naked clothes. Are there constitutional injunctions for it?
No, it's not in the Nigerian constitution, but I'm sure there is a place in the Sharia constitution that we have that. For the fact that it's an Islamic constitution, and Islamic this thing has to do with the fact that you have to cover your whole part. There's no part of I don't think there's any part of the constitution that actually just regulates what you have to put on. Do you understand me? You can put whatever you have to, whatever you want to put on, you can put it on. There's no part of the constitution that does that. I don't think so. But I think I will check and actually get back to you. But I think as at now, and as of what I know, I don't think there's any part of the constitution that does that. But I think there should be a part of the Sharia constitution that does that. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I hope you get me, because it's an Islamic constitution, and it's something about Islam is that you have to protect your virtue, cover yourself, even if you're a male or you're a female. And in Islam, you have to cover yourself. Now, as I said that we should be able to filter whatever we see. If you feel like you're seeing something and it feels like it's tampering with your faith, your mental health, and so on, you should be able to cut yourself out of it. Follow whatever is promoting it, and so on and so forth. That's something so powerful about social media. You have the power to follow someone, and you have the power to unfollow the person at the same time. That's so amazing about social media. Once you feel like the person is giving you stress or tampering with your your lifestyle, your morality, your faith, you can actually just unfollow the person. There's no need to cause fight. Doesn't mean that the person will come and collect your phone or something. You can unfollow the person. So I think with everything, we can actually create a better social media space for each other, with you, me, everybody, everybody out there, and sensitize other people that don't know about it. Some people are just ignorant about it. Let's sensitize them, and I know that with this we can actually create an amazing social media space out there. At the end of everything, I think one thing we actually agreed on was the fact that discipline is really, really important. It's key. Discipline is so key on what you have to on the fact that you can filter what you can see and what you put out. Now the question is, what do you put out on social media? Is it something that can damage another person's life? For the fact that this information can cause another person to go astray, and still decide to put it out. That's indiscipline. Yes. that means you are not disciplined. But let me hear your opinion, guys. Drop your comments. Yes, drop the comments for me. I'm going to read them. Thank you so much for joining in, guys, today. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope you like the video. Share, of course, subscribe. Subscribe. Very important. And don't forget to like the video. Give it a thumbs up. Makes a lot of sense. And that's all for today. Bye bye. See you again. Kisses.